Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is a really different video this week because I am doing refilming my current makeup routine. I filmed it before. I filmed it I think in September for you guys because I get, some questions on the products that I use on a daily basis, the makeup that I do, skincare and everything. I filmed it and I lost my SD card, so I'm doing it today again. I'm kind of excited to do another, format for YouTube, another, kind of videos. I love doing vlogs, but obviously I love beauty and I want to show you guys what's my current makeup routine. So let's go. Okay, so to start off my makeup, I always start with skincare, which is so important. You need to, hydrate your skin before doing any makeup. So I usually use those two. I don't like to add a lot of skincare. So I just put, the Summer Fridays serum, which is my go-to serum, the jet lag serum. I love it. It feels really light, but also really hydrating, which I love. And I love Summer Fridays, so this is a really good brand and their products are really made for people that have sensitive skin, and I'm one of these people. And then I usually do glazing milk, which I also love. Feels really good and really fresh when you add it. I usually wonder if I can put it in the fridge because I want fresh glazing milk in the morning, but I'm not sure you can do that with it, so I didn't do it. But yeah, I didn't tell you guys, but I'm getting ready for a shooting with a photograph. Really excited for this because I've been thinking about doing stuff with a photograph for my Instagram sometimes, but I just want to show you guys on my socials, and I like to do it professionally. I feel like I do a great job with myself, with my iPhone and also my camera, but I feel like I wanted to do a professional shoot in the street of Paris. So I hope it's gonna go well because I'm really excited about this shoot, and yeah, to show you guys the results. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, this is the same name. It's Sarah in the eye, so you can go and follow me if you want. Then I'm using the Refi. I think this one is the face primer Sculpt and Glow, and I love this primer. I feel like I don't really see Refi here in France. I feel like nobody's really talking about this brand, which is sad because Refi is a really great brand. I love this brand. She really made a really great job. I love her primer. I love her body glow, which I made a video on TikTok about it because this is really a beautiful thing that she did. And I feel also which product that I love. Oh, I love the gloss. The gloss is really nice. I have the clear one and I need to buy the other ones because I know she has some shades. So yeah, this is actually my skin prep. I didn't do eye patches this morning, but I could do it. It depends. But yeah, this is the only skin prep I do before my makeup, and I feel like this is the perfect skin prep. Not too much, basic skin prep. I start with foundation. Obviously I have the All Hour Glow foundation from YSL. This is the DN1. It's the perfect shade for me. They also have various shades, but this is the perfect shade. And I've been trying this one. I think it's just been a week and I'm in love. I'm a huge glowy makeup girl, so this is perfect for me. It's not too glowy, but it's a little bit more glowy than the Dior that I have here. Let me try and find it. So yeah, this is my go-to. This is the Backstage Dior in shade, I think 4N. I love this one, and I discovered the YSL because they sent it to me, and the YSL is actually really great. It really melts into your skin, which I love. And look at the glow it gives, which is not for everyone, I know, but for me it's the perfect glow. I love a glow makeup. I'm not a huge fan of a really matte makeup, so this is, I think, the perfect foundation. Okay, now for bronzing, I'm using those three products. So I'm using the Dior Forever Skin Contour in Tan, which is the perfect shade. I love this one. It's a little bit less warm than the Refi. So this is the Dior that I mix with the Refi one, which I love too. This is a really tan and warm, shade. I just love warm bronzing. I feel like this is just perfect. I don't do contour, I just do bronzer. And then I'm just gonna add the Rhode Toasted Teddy. I'm using the Rhode Toasted Teddy as a bronzer. I'm not using it as a blush. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how I apply it. So I'm gonna use my Refi brush, which I love. This is like a duo brush. This is like the part I use for bronzing, and also this one I use for blush. It depends. But yeah, I'm just gonna use the tan here. Oh, and also you guys, I was wondering, I know Snapchat is coming back, like everyone is doing Snapchat, and I'm actually like wondering if I should do a Snapchat, because I was like so, you know, into it, and I was like, should I? And I was like, yeah, I should, because it's like so much, like, you know, you're like so much closer to people. So I was like, yeah, like why not, you know, just posting on live, because sometimes on Instagram I just like don't post live because I like to, you know, work on my content before posting it on my stories. So it depends, but you know, Snapchat is like really, you know, live, like really, I don't know, like I feel like a little bit more natural. But then I was like, I already have YouTube, and I feel like I'm gonna spoil YouTube if I do Snapchat, because a lot of my content on YouTube is like shot during the week, and then I just like upload my YouTube vlog I think at the end of the week, so it's not that, you know, far. But still, I feel like if I have, you know, Snapchat, this is like a real on time, like real time content, you know, live content. And I was like, I think I'm gonna spoil people. So I'm not sure. Let me know if you want me to do a Snapchat. But then I'm like, oh my God, I have like so many platforms. YouTube is like one of the hardest to stay consistent, you know, and everything. So I was like, should I just like add another platform? I'm not sure. And I don't really like to add a platform and not be consistent. So I don't want to add, you know, Snapchat just not to be consistent and like, you know, I don't know, abandon the platform like 2 months after. So just let me know in the comments if you have any advice on this, and like if you'd like me to do, I don't know, a Snapchat or anything. I don't know. So yeah, I just applied the Refi. Then I'm just gonna do a little bit of the jaw just to structure a little bit more the bronzer. As I said, I don't do contour because I feel like contour is like a really hard technique, so you really need to be good at it. And also I feel like this is maybe not really my vibe because it really shapes your face. So this is really good, but I feel like you really need to be great at it, and I'm not. I don't think I have the capacity, so I need to learn, you know. So I just don't do this on a daily makeup because it's kind of like hard for me to do it. And then I'm using, you know, the Rhode Toasted Teddy as a bronzer, as I said, and I'm just like doing a little bit of here, and I always add a little bit on my nose because I like, oops, I like the sunburn, you know, kind of effect. So I usually do that. Yeah, I love it. I love the Toasted Teddy. I need to try the Sun Oat or something like that because it feels really, really great. But this Toasted Teddy is definitely my favorite one of all the Rhode blushes. I have another one, I think it's Freckle or something like that, but this is my favorite. So you can see how my face is warm up, you know, really warm and like really, I don't know, I love it. I love how it, you know, just warms my face, and this is a really, really great bronzer. Okay, then for concealer, I'm using the MAC NC35, and I'm also using the House Lab, and I think this one is 34, which is medium golden. These are the most stunning concealer. I love the House Lab. It feels, I think, a little bit more creamy and like light. So I apply the House Lab first. The House Lab really feels creamy and like really easy, you know, to blend, which I love. A creamy and like really easy to use concealer, because sometimes it can be like, you know, a little bit hard to work on. So yeah, I just do this, and then I'm just gonna add it a little bit on here and on here. And then I'm mixing it with the MAC Radiance, which is also really great concealer. It has a little bit more coverage, I think, so you need to be a little bit more careful when you're using it. And I'm just gonna use the Say brush, which I love. This is like a duo brush. I love duo brushes. I just have, you know, duo brushes because I feel like this is really, really convenient. So you have this side that I usually use for foundation, and then this side obviously for my concealer. And then I just tap I don't do this. I just like tap, and look at how it blends. I love these two. Like the combo of these two is perfect. And also, you guys, I wanted to say that I know makeup is really expensive. It really is something that is like so expensive and like so, you know, sometimes like out of, you know, reach for some people, and also for me, because sometimes I'm like, oh my god, the foundation, it's like 60 euros. It's so expensive. So I know it's like a lot, but that's why I'm showing you today the products that I really use, that I really feel like are really worth the price and also the hype, and like just know which product I really do believe are worth the price. And also it kind of lasts a long time. You just need to be careful because makeup does get, you know, out of date, so you really need to be careful when you know, use your makeup, because it can like become a little bit like cakey and not really nice. But yeah, like I know and I'm aware that, you know, makeup is really expensive, and that you really need to, you know, think twice on how you spend your money on makeup. So yeah, I just keep applying my concealer. I also apply concealer on here because I have like smile wrinkles, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't really like these. So I'm trying to do massage every single time just to, you know, try and like remove a little bit of them. Then I'm using Laura Mercier, which is the translucent powder. I know she has other like powders, you know, fixing powders like with, you know, color, but I don't really like it. I really do like this one because it does not have any color. So I usually tap it on my hands to remove the excess, and I just go under my eye, which is perfect to set all the concealer. I usually do it also on my smile, you know, line here. Look at the difference here. My eyes are like so, I don't know, like I have dark circle and everything, and here is like all set up, which I love. I'm so excited for November because I have a couple of things that are like fun. Next week I'm going on a really, you know, really fast but fun press trip, which is going to be, I think I'm gonna vlog. I don't know if I'll have the time to vlog, but yeah, I think I'm gonna vlog. This is like a press trip, but like I'm not with other, you know, influencers. This is like a press trip, you know, alone. And I'm going to, you know, promote some things, so it's gonna be fun. I had the possibility to add a +1, but nobody can come with me because everyone is obviously working. So yeah, really excited. And then I have a couple of fun trips that are planned, and I'm planning, of course, to vlog and like bring you guys with me. I don't know, I love like this, you know, part of the year. I love summer. This is my favorite, you know, season, of course. So I'm gonna use the Victoria Beckham liner right now on my eyelid just to, you know, add a little bit of warmth to my face. But yeah, I was saying I love summer. I love summer. This is actually my favorite season because this is like the perfect thing. You can just like, you know, stay out late at night. I don't know, like everyone is like, I don't know, I feel like more happy. I don't know, it's perfect. I love summer so much, but I feel like I do love the season that we're entering to, like fall, because I don't know, like you can just dress, and I feel like summer is not as inspiring as, you know, like fall and winter. So yeah, I love this season that we're coming in. Okay, then I did my eyeliner off camera because guys, this is so hard for me to do it. So I use, and I've always used, the Sephora one. This is perfect. This is not, you know, like pricey or anything, and it's perfect. It's working perfectly for me. I always use the brown, but I know you have like black and I think other shades, and yeah, mine is like the 12-hour intense ink classic line in espresso, and I love this one. Okay, for brows, I did my brow lift a couple of days ago, so it's gonna be really easy, but I'm using the e.l.f. brow lift, and I'm also using a little bit of, you know, this one, which is Benefit double, you know, liner. So I'm gonna just like brush my brows up a little bit. It's gonna be like really easy, as I said, because I don't do much for my brows. I feel like I don't need to, and I also like don't really like when they're like too much done. So I'm just like doing really a little bit of liner on here. That's it. And I'm gonna use the brow gel. This is a really good brow gel, not expensive at all, and it really lasts all day, so that's what I love. and I'm just like gonna brush it like this, you know. I like when my brows are a little bit, you know, up, and that's because I did my brow lift, and these are the brows. They're like perfect. I don't need to do anything because I did my brow lift. So it's basically really simple to do. Then we're gonna do my favorite part, which is the blush. I have a lot of blush recommendation, and that's why I think I'm gonna do a beauty favorites on this channel, so I can really show you each products that I really love and that I usually use and everything, because right now I'm just like showing you an everyday makeup routine, but I have like other products. Of course, that's not like all the products that I use. So I think I'm gonna do like a separate video where I show you my beauty favorites, because I have so many. So I think for today, we're gonna go for a really berry situation. I think we're gonna go for these two. So we have the new Too Faced Chic color, and I think you can add it also on your lips. And we're gonna do the Dior stick, which is the Rosewood. I'm gonna be really careful with this one because it's beautiful. Like, it's a berry color. I love it for fall and winter. I feel like those color are really it, but it's really pigmented. So we're gonna try and do, you know, not too much. Oh, the sun is gone. And then I'm gonna use this brush. I actually don't know the brand. There's no brand, but I love this one. And I'm gonna just, you know, try to work it. This, I think Too Faced line is a matte, you know, situation. That's why I'm gonna use this one on top, because I like my blush to be a little bit glowy. We're gonna do this one on the cheeks, which I feel like is perfect. This one, I'm just gonna use a little bit because the first one is actually really pigmented. So we have, you know, a little bit of glow with the Dior. And then we're gonna do mascara. So I'm gonna use the Armani, which is one of my favorite with the Prada one. So today's Armani, so easy to use. It's kind of like pricey, again, like I know, but it really lasts a long time and I love the result. My lashes are really curvy, so it really is hard to not touch my eyelid. Look at the difference between the two. Okay, last but not least, one of my favorite part with the blush is lip combo. I don't know, it completes the makeup so well. I have a new lip combo. It's full Dior today, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm using, first of all, the new Dior Rouge Contour, which is the 400. Perfect color for me, I feel like. I'm gonna overline a little bit, but not too much. This is between a brown and, I don't know, a red color. And then I'm just gonna go in the inside of my lips just to add color, or just, you know, on here, on the corner. Then I'm going to use this one. This is the Rouge Dior On Stage 120 lipstick, which is a really pink lipstick. Let me show you guys. So yeah, this is a really pink, but I love to add a brighter color on the inside. Last but not least, I'm using my favorite lip glow butter in shade Cherry, Black Cherry. This is literally my favorite one. Look at the color. This is so cute. Oh. So yeah, this is my everyday lip combo. I'm gonna use this Dior little highlighter. I don't know how they call it. They call it luminizer, glow luminizer, and this is the Copper Sequin. Glowy. Oh wow, this is so cute. Okay, last thing, I'm using the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. I think I've never used anything else. I've tried the NYX one, which is not really fitting for me. It's not really good. I feel like my makeup was like not really, you know, staying all day. This one is actually great. I feel like when I come back home and I look my makeup before removing it, it's kind of like staying. So I feel like this one is, you know, good, but I need to try other brands, you know. And yeah, that's like just my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.